after 3 hours. So basically I have to let it cool because, as you can see, I've not got layer separation. It's all stuck down really well to the bed. I've got these little tabs on there now. Hang on, I don't want to get oil on my thumb, so I'm resting against the printer. So hang on, I'm trying to find my pointy thingy. Ooh. So I've got these new little things on here, which are location things. They just sit in the magnet slots that on the stator, so that the assembly doesn't rotate and drop. So these little pegs just hold it in those little slots, right? So anyway, so it's a process of letting it cool down. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. And as it cools down, it starts to release itself off the bed, and we hear a few cracks and creaks, and yeah, it's still quite warm right now. I'm feeling temperature. It's about hot as a cup of coffee right now. It feels like it's about 50 Celsius. You can tell the temperature just by touching right now. So what usually happens is, because this thing sticks so well to the bed, what usually happens is thin, tall tall pillars, like these little veins that are on the back, they sometimes crack, and I did hear a crack earlier, but I usually stick them back together again. So I'm going to try and point the camera to show you, and you'll probably see that there's some of those little veins might have split, but I can stick them back together again. The main part of the structure is solid. Let me just get my laser pen, my laser pointer. Shine the laser pointer through it, see if we can see any light. It's a bit bright. Oh, it's too bright. Let's just use a torch part of it. So I'm letting it cool down. Yeah, the laser was too bright, but the torch is quite good. So I'm shining the light through the back. So you can see it's come out really well. There's minimal. There's virtually no cracking. I can't see any cracking at all. So that's good, but I'm sure there will be some cracks that will need sticking together with some ABS plastic and acetone probably when I took it off. But I was letting it cool because I thought as it cools, it will start to release itself off the bed. So let's just listen for a bit. Where's my camera end? Right, so if I rest the camera there, and if we just listen for a while, you'll hear it creak or pop. And what you can do is squirt alcohol on the bottom. So if I was to squirt alcohol like this, am I watching? Oh, my bottle's not working. This is just alcohol. It will release faster. There you go. Listen. Listen. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be quiet. Just listen. Bit of alcohol speeds it up in getting it to release. Sometimes it jumps. So we're waiting for it to go or explode off the bed. Huh, it might have already released. I don't know. I'm going to stick my chisel under the corner just to see, because I am not going to sit here waiting all night. So it might have already released, I don't know. But it was coming off. Let's check it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to force it, you see. That was just very lightly lifting the corner. So it has already released. I've just got my chisel here. These little pegs that I put on, I don't want to snap them off. So let me just back this camera out a bit. Alright. Oops. I'm knocking the phone. Yeah, it had already... The alcohol had released it. Oops. Oh, stupid. Oh, what have I done now? Hang on a minute. I've knocked my live stream off. Stupid. Am I still live? Because yeah, I just minimised it. Right. Gotta be careful, don't break it, because these little things are very fragile. Oh, that has cracked in the middle, but I can join. Oh shit! The piece in the middle's come out. Look, see? I have to fix that. Oh shit! Oh, this is the first time it's broken. So what I've got to do now is stick that back on there. Alright, so I broke it, but alright, so what I'll do is before I lift this up, before I take it off the bed, I am just going to do a little bit of acetone treatment on it. The alcohol might have weakened it, I don't know, but I'm just going to stick that back in. Where's my brush gone? I went and get my syringe a minute. It's best to leave it on the bed because so yeah, it's the first time I've broken one of these canopies. It was stuck down pretty well, but the alcohol loosened it, but this is pretty thin. But as I say, the coil hooks go on there anyway, so it'll be reinforced when I put them in. I've got to print them out as well. Hang on. So I'm just going to stick some acetone at this junction here to stick that back together again. And I need to stick that back on here. It'll be good once it dries, and this little piece has got to go back in here. Right, so some acetone on there. Just one drop. I'm going to have to leave it on there now because this has got to stick back together again. Okay, so anyway, see how I'll do it anyway. But yeah, I just realised it's a weak point. That's because I put them little slots in here, and that's a weak point now. So I'm going to have to think about that in my design because I've weakened it too much by... so if I show you on the camera that groove, that hole that I did for the steel, take this bottle out of the way. Right, that hole I made there, right, has weakened it. I should have thought about that. I should have put a bit more plastic on here or something, strengthened it, I don't know. But anyway, I stuck that piece back in. So before I print another one of these canopies, because this is one half of it, before I print the other half, I'm going to go back in SketchUp and see if I can strengthen this area around here. Actually, I don't have to have that. I don't have to have that hole there. I can skip that one. I can just put plastic back in that one, and yeah, I don't have to. It's not forced to be there. These are the anti-drag coupling rods, you see. So I think this one was alright on this side. That one certainly didn't break. So yeah, I think I can leave that. See, it's got a bit more plastic on this edge, but this one's very thin. Yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that. But as you can see, it came off fairly easily. I'll have to leave that now because it's stuck to the bed now because of the acetone, but I'll leave it to dry and then I'll take it off again later. Because it's warm, it's going to dry pretty quick anyway. Alright, so yeah, but it stuck to the bed really well. It didn't come off until I wanted it to come off. Right, so that's it for now. Bye for now.